He's doing this is important in reference to illegal activities of land thieves and claim jumpers. Uh, whatever race you people are that have been burning my teeth and face, and your people stealing my postal mail, and your people trying to steal land in America, the best thing for you to do is probably go back to the country you came from and argue with the landowners over there, because I'm the rightful owner of my mother and father's estates in America, and your race and religion has absolutely no legal argument of any kind at all. You need to go back to your family origin or your family location of the history of your past generations of what country you came from and argue with your race of the country you came from about the land that somebody in your country that you came from owns. You don't have a right coming into this country and arguing or debating or trying to steal the land of my family history, which dates back hundreds and hundreds of years in America and other places in Europe. And don't forget, my grandfathers built the railroads in America, and they built railroads in other countries too, and certain transportation industries in other countries. And don't forget, my mother and father and grandparents was also farmers in Europe too. You know, my parents owned land in Europe and some other places. So, you know, in reference to this government, man, just because you get into politics doesn't give you a right arguing with landowners in this country. You're supposed to support the facts of rightful ownership. You're not supposed to conflict with the facts of law, but that's what you've been doing. Which means you're conspiring against the political position that you are in, which is treason, and you must get impeached. And your accusations and your abuses, government man, is treason in America. This country's not owned by the government, man. It's not owned by whichever person gets into politics either. Make sure you understand that. Because obviously it shows you don't understand that yet. How many years have you been in government? Because you've been conspiring against the American people even before you got into government, probably. Haven't you, government man? And you're the racist. You're the terrorist. You're conspiring against the deeds departments in America. You're violating the American currency. You're violating the American treasury. You're violating the ways of life and the laws of this country. Maybe you should just go back to the country your family originated from and argue with the landowners over there. Because you don't have a right trying to steal my land or my mother and father's land or my grandparents' land or my great-grandparents' land either. Plus, just because you're in government doesn't make you the owner of nothing, man. And your oath of office is to support the facts of law of this country. And I'm the rightful owner of my mother and father's estates, and I'm the owner of all the land of my mother and father and grandparents' estates and great-grandparents plus. And you're violating American law, and you must get impeached.